Good morning and welcome to the Perivis Brief, where we bring you the key corporate updates that matter in just a few minutes. Please note that this is AI-generated content. Let's dive straight into today's key corporate news. Auto and Industrials. Mahindra & Mahindra delivered a standout performance for FY25, posting a record consolidated profit after tax of nearly 13,000 crore, up 20% year-on-year, with revenues crossing 1.59 lakh crore. The company's auto segment continues to shine, with SUV volumes up 20% and robust EV bookings, over 30,000 on day one. The farm equipment business also saw healthy growth, and Tech Mahindra's profits surged 80%. M&M announced a final dividend of 25.30 per share, a 20% increase for the coming year. On the strategic front, M&M is set to acquire up to 26% of SML Isuzu, following a deal for a majority stake, strengthening its commercial vehicle portfolio. The company is also expanding capacity and investing in new platforms, signaling confidence in future growth. TVS Motor Company also reported record sales, with 4.7 million units sold in FY25. Revenue stood at 36,251 crore, and profit after tax jumped 75% in the fourth quarter. Both ICE and electric two-wheeler segments saw strong momentum, with EV sales up 44% and exports rising 22%. TVS Credit's loan book expanded to over 26,000 crore, and the company remains upbeat about FY26, focusing on new launches and international markets. Epigral Limited, formerly Megmani Finechem, posted a robust 33% jump in revenue and an 82% surge in profits for FY25. The company's ongoing capacity expansions and a recent credit rating upgrade further bolster its growth outlook. Net debt has come down significantly, and a 6 rupee per share dividend was announced. Consumer and Hospitality. Indian Hotels Company, the parent of Taj Hotels, reported a stellar year with revenues up 23% and profits up 52%. The company expanded its portfolio to 381 hotels and is targeting 700 hotels and 15,000 crore in revenue by 2030 under its Accelerate 2030 strategy. A higher dividend of 2.25 rupees per share was proposed, reflecting management's confidence in sustained growth. Marico Limited delivered steady growth, with FY25 revenue up 12% and profits up 10%. The board has reappointed Saugata Gupta as MD and CEO for another 2 years, ensuring leadership continuity as the company builds on its momentum. Vishal Mega Mart also had a strong year, with revenue topping 10,700 crore and profits up 37%. The company added 90 new stores, underscoring its aggressive expansion in the value retail segment. Technology and IT Services. Coforge reported a 32% jump in revenue for FY25, with EBITDA up nearly as much. The company signed 5 large deals in the fourth quarter, totaling $2.1 billion in order intake. Coforge is moving ahead with its acquisition and merger of Signity Technologies, which itself posted a 12% revenue increase and a 29% rise in profits. The share split by Coforge is expected to improve liquidity, and the integration with Signity should further scale up operations. Healthcare and Chemicals. Biocon Biologics achieved a significant milestone in the U.S., securing major market access agreements for its biosimilar Yesintek, a version of Stelara. This opens up coverage to over 100 million lives across major U.S. payers, marking a breakthrough in Biocon's U.S. biosimilars ambitions. Perivis Specialty Chemicals and DCM Shriram both reported strong results, with Perivis profits doubling and DCM Shriram's up 35%. Both companies are expanding capacity, signaling confidence in future demand. M&A and strategic moves. Apollo Microsystems announced the acquisition of IDL Explosives for 107 crore, expanding its footprint into explosives for mining, infrastructure, and defense. This move enhances Apollo's vertical integration and positions it as a more comprehensive defense systems provider. Goldium International secured export orders worth 80 crore for lab-grown diamond jewelry to be fulfilled by July 2025, a positive for near-term revenue and export growth. Financials and other notables. J&K Bank posted a consolidated profit of over 2,000 crore and declared a 2.15 rupee per share dividend. With strong capital adequacy, CAMS reported a 33% rise in profits and a healthy dividend, maintaining its dominant market share in mutual fund services. Go Digit Insurance delivered a 425 crore profit and 14% premium growth, while Capri Global Capital increased its borrowing limit and announced senior management changes. Ethos Limited, Kalyani Steels, and Bajaj Consumer Care all reported strong earnings growth, with Ethos expanding its luxury retail footprint and Kalyani Steels reappointing its MD for another 5 years. Leadership and governance. There were several notable leadership changes. 3M India and RateGain appointed new CFOs. Star Health named a new chairperson pending regulatory approval, and Bata India announced senior management changes in merchandising. First Source Solutions, GMM Fodler, and AXIC Cadiz also made key appointments to drive transformation and growth. Other strategic updates. Ercon International won a 187 crore contract for an industrial park in Kerala, while Devyani International launched the first New York Fry store in India. Bharti Airtel introduced a new business name display feature for enterprise calls, and Muthoot Microfin achieved the highest ESG rating in its sector. That's it for today's Perivis Brief. If you found it useful, feel free to pass it along to someone who might too. See you tomorrow.